Peace, peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity, where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit god of this room, Mystic, and I'm back with another vlog. How are y'all doing today, y'all? I am doing good. I am doing great. Today, like every other day, is such a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing day, of course. I'm down here. I'm about to start cleaning up my kitchen, so I figured I could do a quick vlog while I got my time to myself. Y'all, I transplanted these two trees in my yard into bigger pots recently, and every day since, my baby has been going outside and digging in the freaking pot plants. So there's been soil all over my front yard for the last 4 or 5 fucking days, and I haven't had the time or the energy, the focus to go out there and literally finish up what I got going on and clean it all up. Because the thing is, right, I also turned over my compost and I got out some of the soil that actually finished breaking down, which I am so proud of. That was my first time making compost on my own. I've successfully made a round of compost while I was still with my husband, and we were working in his mom's yard in Detroit. But I've never done it fully, a full process on my own. I started a compost, 2 big bins, like clothing bins worth of compost in my yard while I was in these apartments. I was staying in these apartments, but I was moving out of the apartments, so I wasn't there long enough for the compost to break down to be healthy soil. So I had to just go ahead and drag those things over to the trash can. And I don't know if it went to the trash or somebody like came out the compost. Because first of all, it was too heavy for me to lift up and put into the trash can. I don't know if I could do that right now by myself, but I was like 8 months pregnant at that point. So just even dragging them over there was a task. And y'all know, like, in the apartment complex, my house was like the last house on the like kind of like row, and then there's a street, and then there's like, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't, my house was in the last row. It was like 3 more houses, apartments or whatever, and then like that's the part where the trash was. So it wasn't really that far of a walk. It's like a 2-minute walk. But that's a lot for a pregnant woman. So I was struggling just taking my trash over there. But hold on, because one of my kids came out the room and I want to see what they want. Yeah, I was too pregnant to carry that. So I just left them sitting outside the trash can. And I wonder if somebody like opened them up and then saw what was in there and it was like, this is compost, and took it. Look, I'm hopeful that that's what happened, but I don't fucking know. Somebody probably just was like, this is trash, throw it in the trash. But anywho, so I took some of the soil from the compost and I was gonna incorporate it into my garden and till some of the soil in my garden and replant some of the things that's in my garden so I could help the things flourish that needs to flourish. But I haven't gotten around to it. The plumber has been here fixing my stuff, getting my together. And y'all, the water in my house is flowing so much greater. She sent a different plumber this time than she did the previous time. And hold on. So when I first seen it was a different plumber, I was like a little skeptical, But he got the job done. Well, when he left the first time, I didn't have no water, so I was like, I mean, I did have water, but it was like running mad slow. So mad slow and real low. Like pretty much didn't have no water, pretty much. So I let her know, and then he came back, and then he was like, he got it to working, and then he was like, he's gonna come again the next day, and he's going to clean the pipes and changed the pump to a new pump. She came and dropped off a new pump. It was like, going to put a new water pump in, clean the pipes and whatever. And y'all, I really feel like the water was running last night after he was done with all his work. And it smelled a little bit like a motor oil. And I was like, I wonder if that's because of the new pump, or did he like use a chemical while he was cleaning the pipes? And I don't know, because I know I saw him with the little acid stuff. He said it was acid. And I'm just like, did you put that in a pipe? I don't know. Like, is this clean water just coming out of my sink is what I want to know. But I don't know. I took a shower last night and I didn't have irritated skin, so he didn't fuck us over, you know. But anyway, and I'm like, wouldn't he tell us if there was some water that we couldn't use? I gotta get my kids in place because what is this? What is this? I saw a post last night that was like, yeah, so I just been having a plumber in and out of my house for the last couple of days, and I haven't been able to really, like, just do much because I have to deal with, you know, just other energy. But today is an okay day, but I need to take a walk to Walmart, so I don't know. But I saw this post last night that was like, do y'all wash y'all dishes? Do y'all make dishwater, or do y'all wash y'all dish one by one? And I was gonna comment on it, but I was like, I just don't even feel like engaging like that right now. But y'all, I'll wash my dishes one by one. Now, I was raised to make dishwater, of course. And I don't have a problem with making dishwater. I probably would, but I got one sink, and it just seems to be better, easier for me. It seems like a faster process. I don't need nothing to soak. But she was like, I'm not putting my hands in that water. And I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it like that. Like, once you make dishwater and then you put your dishes in, like, as you're cleaning, you're in that dirty dishwater. But that's why the other colored moms be wearing gloves while they washing their dishes. I assume that's why. I mean, that make more sense to me. So they wouldn't take in the chemicals that's in the water and the germs and blah, blah, blah. I never thought about it like that, though. But I just do this just because it's one, it seems like a faster process, and two, like I said, I only got one, like, sink basin. What's this called, y'all? Anyway, yeah. It's not a double sink. So it don't make sense to me to make dishwater and put all my dishes in here and then take them all out and sit them on the side and then empty out the water and then rinse all my dishes down and then clean off my counter. And I could just wash my dishes one by one and wipe my counter when I'm done. Barks. Anyway. Yeah. So today I need to go to Walmart so that I can get some diapers for my baby Booty. And she has been potty training and she has been doing good. I take her to the potty in between diaper changes. So before I put the new diaper on, I take her to the potty to see if she has to go. And if she goes, she goes. If she doesn't, she doesn't. And most of the time she goes. And why is my baby downstairs? Zacardi! She's learned how to climb downstairs by herself, which I don't allow unless I'm standing there, but she's made her way down the stairs for herself. Like, what the fuck? It'd be annoying. It'd be annoying. It'd be annoying. It'd be annoying. But what the fuck ever. Anyway, I gotta do both my children's hair. With my son, I asked him if he wanted his haircut, and he said yeah. But then I'm like, I don't know, because he be so, like, Zakari, he like he will say yes if he think that's what you want. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, do you want your hair or no? Because he haven't said nothing about a haircut until I brought it up and asked him if that's what he wants. He didn't just naturally say it, especially after he saw I got my haircut. So I'm just like, do you want your hair or not? And I asked him a couple times. Yesterday, he was like, yeah, I want my hair cut. And I was like, okay. But I think that it'll be good for him. I think that he needs that energetic transition, having his hair cut. So I'm going to cut it. I was going to do that first thing today, but I'm in my kitchen cleaning my dishes, straightening up. I don't know why this boy is playing with me, because I come downstairs to do the dishes. Here I close the door. A few minutes later, here you go, coming down the stairs asking me to help you with your tablet. I'm trying to talk to you about the dang on tablet, and you walking away from me in the middle of my conversation with you to go upstairs. I don't know what you're doing. Are you going to the room? I'm calling you, and I answering. You just go straight up to, I guess he had to use the bathroom. So he just walked away in the middle of our conversation to go to the bathroom. And so I'm calling you to come back downstairs so we could finish our conversation. Then come downstairs like, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, we'll go. And then come back downstairs and get your tablet. And then I brought their cups down so I could put water in them. So get y'all cups and take them back upstairs. He goes to the potty. He gonna stand at the top of the stairs. Mom, I'm done going potty. Okay, so if you're done going potty, then come downstairs and get your tablet and get water and go back. Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to repeat that? Why are you being weird? You left your tablet down here. Come and get it. You went potty. Okay, come on. I give him his stuff. I send him back up the stairs. I'm like, and don't forget to close the bedroom door behind you when you get up there. 5 minutes later, my baby is downstairs by herself. What the hell? My kids really have been testing me lately, and I'm really like, I'm trying to move through it with fucking grace. Seriously. Because we went to Oakdale yesterday. On our way there, I stopped by this moringa tree. I get a seed pod off the dang on moringa tree. And then when I walk back to, because it's like the moringa tree was across the street or in the middle of the street. There's like the little things in the middle of the road with trees and plants and stuff. So I go to the middle of the street to get it off the tree, and the kids is on the sidewalk with the stroller. So I come back to the stroller, and then when I get over there, the car's like, can I have it? And I'm like, yeah, okay, hold on to it, whatever. Here's where, I want it. I'm like, no, stop, no, just stop. So the whole time we're walking to Oakville, all the way till we get there. So we get there, and everybody's exiting the stroller, and I'm like, come on. And then she's like, I want the green thing. And I'm like, go back to the stroller. So the whole time she's in this, the whole fucking time we're in Oakville. And I'm just like, why are you having this? I'm totally ignoring her. I'm just totally ignoring her. Just mind my business. Just like, yeah. Here you go. Thank you. Yeah. Gracias. Keep going on about my fucking day. Calmly push the stroller out the store. I don't really have it in me because what? The fuck do you want me to do about that? What do you want me to do with that? You want me to give you what you want and you're acting like that? I'm not about to give you what you want when you're acting like that. And I'm tired of feeling like I have to hit you to get you to stop. So what am I supposed to do? So yesterday I gathered every ounce of strength in myself to just fucking ignore her. And and I don't get it. I don't know why it's like that lately because Raji's been through that. I've been through that with Raji. Me and Raji went through that phase already, and now it's like that phase is coming back around, and I don't know where it's coming from, and I don't know why. But we are doing everything we can to move through it as gracefully as we freaking can. Cause I just I don't want to be hitting on my kids. I really don't like it. I really don't like talking crazy to my kids. I don't like yelling at my kids. I really don't like cussing at my kids. I yell at my kids. I cuss at them. I talk to them crazy, and I hit them every now and then. It just is what it is. I am a black woman who came from a household where we got whoopings. We had to go outside and get the switch off the tree, and we got cussed at, and we got fussed at, and we got yelled at. So it's gonna happen occasionally in my home. It is what it is. But I am actively doing everything that I can to perpetuate a new type of communication and energetic exchange between my children and I. So judge your motherfucking mama. Anyway, go ahead. Have the purse. Have the purse. What you gonna do with the purse? Out. Ain't no money in the purse. We got all your daddy car info. What you trying to do? Scam. No, just no, baby. We don't scam. We live the truth. He gave me his card information so that I could try to order food, but the app wouldn't let me put his card on my thing. I think that it's because it wasn't my card, so they weren't trying to let me put it on my account. He just had to send me money. Y'all, can y'all tell how stressed I have been dealing with Raji's bullshit? And then now it's spilling over into the new toddler. So now she comes to me, Mom, Mom. She does it now. And she does it, and she sounds exactly like her big sister. It's crazy. I'm stressed just talking about it. I don't know. Let me feel my cot. I'm stressed just thinking about this darn kids stressing me out. Go stress out somebody else. Don't even start thinking, why do y'all need to stress somebody out? Why you can't just enjoy life? Goodness gracious. I deleted a lot of my secular music and downloaded a lot of gospel music yesterday. And I feel good about that because I be wanting to listen to my gospel music when I be out now. I don't listen to my secular music anymore. Oh shit, the Jesus is out. Move, get off of me. It's always dealing with you. Somebody take his hair fall out. Yeah, so I had a nice and deep conversation with my baby daddy the other day, and we were just talking about our relationship and, him wanting to be together, and I'm like, I want to be together, but I don't want to get comfortable in no relationship with you, and then boom, turn around, and I get punched in the fucking gut, spit in the fucking face. Like, I don't want that. I'm good. So we talked about a few things, and then it ended with us being in a relationship again. Yeah. And then I woke up the next day, and I was like, no, that's not what I want. Cancer vibes. Cancer, Pisces, moon in the 8th house. Shit. I do not know how much time I have on it's worth of video footage. This phone does not tell me, which is crazy, but it does. I'm gonna make me some cacao, y'all. Yeah. I'm like, no, because you know what? The thing is, as I said previously, there are a few reasons why I don't think that I should be with this man, because I don't think that the relationship will be a healthy one unless we work on those things and those things change. But those things have to be him, which he will not take accountability. I don't know if he'll take accountability for. I don't know if he's changing. I mean, the way he handles me now is different, and I appreciate that. I recognize that he does be growing, and that's why I've stuck with him for so long, because he does grow through certain things. But the thing is, the biggest, you know, polygamy. I don't want nothing to do with that shit ever. And I've expressed that, and when I brought it up to him, he kind of like, I'm not going to say glazed over it, he kind of like figure skated right on over it, all nice and smooth and jazzy, you know. Explaining to me that, you know, we did try it, you know, a few times with a few different people, but the women that we tried it with weren't actually what he described that he felt like we needed. And he's like, I feel like we need a young woman who doesn't have kids, someone who can, you know, not too young, but, you know, young enough to like kind of like look up to you and learn from you and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know, in a moment, I'm just like, yeah, I'm listening. Which, you know, he's explained this to me before. When I told him that I don't want to do polygamy, he's explained to me what he feels like the good situation is. Because we should have help with our kids and blah, blah, blah. Like, who else is going to help us with these kids? I'm just like, us. Like, it takes a village. And if we are not enough to handle our children together, then, like, the people who are in our community, the people who are in our families, like, those are the people who are supposed to, that don't mean that you need a new wife to come in. And so once I get to a space to where I'm starting to age and I'm getting a little older, we're supposed to bring in a younger, well, no, not even, stop humming at me. Say we stick together and we're in here 2 more years, and then you decide, okay, it's time for another wife, and you bring in this young lady who doesn't have any kids. I'm supposed to be okay with you bringing in a woman who's younger than me, who's more capable of having children easier. Like, I'm supposed to feel comfortable with that, because she's like, to come in and handle my children and blase, like, I'm supposed to be okay with that. And what makes you think that she will ever be comfortable with me? Like, a young woman coming into a relationship of marriage where this one other woman has been with this man for this amount of years, has watched him grow, has watched him change. Their communication is very fluid, very tight. Their experience with each other is like phenomenal, immaculate, right? And she's gonna feel insecure because she knows that her relationship with him is never gonna measure up to my relationship with him. She knows that it's not going to. I need to dump this sugar right here. She gonna feel like she's not gonna be as important to him as I am, and blah 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 blah. And these are all of the things that the other women have already expressed for being older than me by a year or two. But anyway. So what make you think that a young woman, and they got kids, so what make you think that a young woman who ain't got no kids, who ain't got that much experience, is supposed to come into a relationship with us and feel comfortable with me and want to look up to me and blah, 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 blah? That will never fucking happen. I do not see that ever happening. I can see that ever happening. A woman coming into a relationship with us and looking up to me and blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about living in a fantasy. That's a fucking fantasy. Ain't no woman ever gonna want that shit. Like, no. I've been trying to figure out different methods of making this. But either way, I'm not interested in sharing my husband. I'm not interested in sharing my relationship with my husband in that way. I am not interested in sharing a piece. Semen, watching my husband make love to another woman and plant his, I was going to say plant his seeds, but semen are not seeds. The woman is already carrying the egg. The semen is the fertilizer. Let's start correcting that, y'all. These men is not out here planting no seeds. They are fertilizing the soil. Period. Anyway, watching my husband have children with another woman, assisting her in birthing my husband kids, I don't want nothing to do with that. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have all y'all little spiritual, conscious community. Y'all can have that shit. I don't want it. See, the thing is, I am a Cancer. So that makes me a queen. But I'm on the cusp of Leo, and I got Leo energy in me, and it's my show around this bitch. It's all about me. It's all about me. My life is all about me. My relationship is all about me. And it better be all about me, because I'm going to do my darndest to make you feel like it's all about you. And I'm giving 110%, so you better give 111 if you want to keep me around. And this man right here, he's trying to give me 50. He's trying to give me 50 and give another woman 50 and give another woman. And hell, at the end of the day, none of us is going to get 50. Because if it's 3 of us and 1 of you, we all going to get, why can I not break this down? But anyway, we all going to get a third. A third of the man. And not even a third, because the rest have to be reserved. Because some of it has to be reserved for your children. And then what? You're going to have 6 kids with me, 5 kids with her, 3 kids with her, and then you got the other one with Kimmy, and the few extras that came along with the other women. Like, so you talk about you're going to have 20 kids with different women and keep up with all of us, women and your kids? You got the capacity to do that. Nigga, you don't got the capacity to go through one full day with just us. With just us 4 over here. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the enemy. Love the man. Love the idea of extending and expanding our family and going further. Love the idea of us having the 4th child and going through the 4th pregnancy together and the 3rd home birth together. And like, I love the picture that is painted to be. Like, I love the idea. I love it. I love it. Coming from the streets and then somehow creating a masterpiece of a fucking situation for us. Love the idea. Do I think it's accomplishable? No. Do I think that and I don't think so, more so because of how I feel. It's like when you cause damage to a person, sometimes you take shit too far. And if you done took it too far with a person like me, there's no getting back. Like, I could forgive you, but I will never forget. Like, I could forgive you for me expressing to you how I feel about you, and then 2 days later, you literally taking exact words of what I felt, I felt for you to express how you feel about another woman. Like, I could forgive you for that, but I'll never forget. Like, how could your value for me match up to the same value for another woman? A woman that you've been with for 5 years, even though it's been kind of on and off, we have been involved with each other for 5 years. We have 3 children. We have been through everything. Having no money to now we're in a fluid situation to where you got money and you're supporting us and you're taking care of your family and handling your business. Sleeping on the street together, having houses. We've been through everything. You're gonna compare this to a woman that you've spent maybe 3 weeks in total, maybe 3 weeks in total of in-person time with this woman in the last 3 years. Three whole years you've spent maybe 3 weeks in total with this woman. And the rest of the time it's just been an online relationship situation. And you're comparing that to this. We've been in immigration together, y'all. We got deported out this bitch together. You know, you value her the same as you value me. No, I will never forget that, ever. And the thing is, she left him because she felt like he was holding me to a higher regard and standard than her. She left him because she felt like he was treating her differently when it came to me. Because one thing is for sure, if a man is dealing with me, you fucking better treat me with a higher motherfucking regard than you treat any of these other